Hello, welcome back to my loyals, my new subscribers, and the visitors. So let's just get into this video, okay? Now, what I will say is I'm going to take a different route with this video, okay? If you've been subscribed to my channel for a minute now, you know that I've done these very personal videos about people in my life that have tried me. But it's a headache. You know what I'm saying? It's a headache. Because, first of all, it's like the people in my life that know about my channel, I make it a point to let them know my channel is not for you. Like, if you know me personally, if you can call me on the phone, I don't understand why you're watching my channel. My channel is for people who don't know me and who are interested in me or may want to hear my opinion. I don't understand why people watch my channel when they know me and they've heard these stories before and they can call me or whatever like that. So, but at the end of the day, you can't control who watches your channel. So I'm going to take another route. I'm going to just use myself and I'm going to try my best to get the message across without going into detail. And the reason being is because I still value this person and I don't want to sever the relationship, but you tried it. So I'm gonna use myself though, right? I feel like anytime you're combating misinformation, the best thing to do is use the information that you have to vindicate you, okay? So with quarantine, I feel like because we have a lot of idle time, we're communicating more with people that we usually don't communicate with on a regular basis. And, you know, we have a lot of different friend circles. And this in particular group of women, the communication was more like, you know, Happy Mother's Day, Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, my daughter's having a party, you should bring your kids. We going to the hookah lounge Saturday night, you should come through, that type of thing, right? But since quarantine, we've been more active in this group text, right? When I say active, I mean I've been spending hours texting with these women, doing Zoom conferences with these women, you know, kikiing, talking about kids and, you know, sharing memes and, you know, reminiscing and things like that. So, but I've always been a firm believer that too much communication can brew issues. Like, people shouldn't communicate too much, right? No matter who it is, whether it's your family member, friends, whoever, even your spouse, you should have your separate life, right? So basically that's what happened. After we got past the superficial, surface level, general talk, we started having these more in-depth discussions, and a text was directed towards me that came off very haterish, right? And in the moment, I just exited the whole group text, right? I just exited out because if I value you, if I care about you, I'm gonna deal with you differently. If I don't give a damn about you, if I don't hardly know you, it's nothing for me to, you know, drag you, curse you out, whatever. So, but I deal with people that I care about differently, and that's what you're supposed to do, right? You shouldn't deal with somebody that you care about the same way that you deal with somebody that you don't know. So, I just left the group text, went and did something else, and I was, you know, in my feelings though. So I went and made the post that I made on my community board. And in that post, I'm saying, you know, maybe I should make a video about this and get you guys unbiased opinion, right? Because you can't really, in the moment I felt like you can't really ask the other women in the group because some may not want to be honest because of whatever. But to my surprise, when I did go and look at the group text after I left some hours later, all the women were letting the other chick know, you are wrong. coming off like a hater. You know that ain't her. You know that's not what that is, right? And so what I'm gonna say is, don't allow people to take your credit from you. Don't allow people to strip you of the strides that you've made in your life. Don't allow people who think that they know you just because they may be privy to a little bit of information about you. Don't let them tell you what your life is and why your life is the way that it is, right? And I put 2 pictures in from 2013. One was when I just got off from work, and one was when me and my husband had went on a date and we were just dating. And those pictures are significant to this situation because basically this friend was, in so many words, telling me my life is the way that my life is because of somebody else, right? In 2013, I was working an internship making $0. I was also working at a coffee shop, and I also had a nighttime weekend job that I worked overnight. I used to get off from work at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. As a lead barista, if you've ever worked in a coffee shop, you know that a lead barista has all the responsibility of a manager. You're a key holder, you have to open the shop, you do bank deposits and everything like that, but you don't get the pay of a manager. So I was working 3 jobs. One, no income. The second one, minimum income, but double the workload. And the third one, it was a fair enough job, whatever. In 2013, I was also dating this man who felt like anytime he took me out, he wanted to give me the best experience ever. He wanted to shower me with gifts and things like that. And I posted those 2 pictures for a reason. Nobody is ever going to strip me of my credit, okay? I put in the work for the life that I have today. And I'm not even saying that my life is amazing and this and that, but what I will say is, you know how miserable some people are. You know how unsatisfied some people are when they look at your simple life and they hate on it, right? It says a lot, right? And this is another thing that I want to put out there to women. You attract what you are, right? You attract what you are. I've never dated a man that was a bum, that didn't have a job, that was unable to provide for me, spoil me, anything like that. And you know why? It's because I did it for myself. I did it for myself. Okay? I worked 3 jobs. Like I said, one wasn't any income. But the money that I did have, I took care of myself. If I'm gonna work as hard as I used to work, I'm gonna have the best for myself. The best clothes, the best accessories, purses, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So when men come across a woman like that, they feel like I gotta come hard or I gotta fall back, right? And a lot of women don't understand that. They think, oh, because I'm pretty and I have a nice body, that's gonna attract a man that of value. No. If you value yourself, if you spoil yourself, don't ask somebody else to do something for you that you would never do for yourself. But now that I'm in a certain age group, I realize that my peers, we've now settled into our lives and we're seeing the fruits of our labor, right? And some people is not happy. Some people is not happy with the results of theirs. But the thing about it is, if people would focus more on themselves, they would understand that Whatever you don't like about your life, you could change it. Instead of looking at somebody else and trying to nitpick and hate and talk down and, you know, misconstrue stuff. But, you know, at the end of the day, I never been an arrogant person, braggadocious person, anything like that. But one thing that I do know is I know the work that I've put in. And nobody is going to strip that from me because of what they think. Not because of what they know, but because of what they think, okay? So, you guys can leave your comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.